Welcome. My name is Kujosi, the admin of CJ Forex. I will be taking this week analysis that covers from the 27th of February to the 3rd of March. Okay, this analysis is going to cover from 27th of February to 3rd of March 2023. So before we go on, let me remind you that CJ Forex now have an app on Play Store. So you can go to our Play Store by clicking here. You can go to our Play Store, Google Play Store, and download CJ Forex Global Online Academy. CJ Forex is not a broker company, but we recommend a profitable and a regulated broker that will be suitable for you as a trader. So this is the main purpose of CJ Forex creation. CJ Forex was created to train people on how to become a profitable trader in their Forex trading skill. Forex is a skill. And for you to be a profitable trader, you need to learn it from the perfect and experienced profitable traders like CJ Forex Company group of traders. So on our training, we offer different series of training under the academy. We offer basic, intermediate, advanced, pro, apprentice, and masters. If you're a beginner, you start with basic. Even if you're an old trader, if you want to enroll into our academy, you probably start with basic. It's very necessary. Or you can start with intermediate, but getting knowledge to know basic. There are some things that you are missing that you did not understand. So with our basic training, you are going to acquire and gain a lot of understanding in your class. Okay, so now we also offer other services that will help you to earn while you are learning. We sell robot. Our EA robot is one of the best, and our robot are in different version. Our robot we have the smart cash robot, we have blue cash robot, and we have master space robot. Profit per month is 60%. Our drawdown is 15%. Minimum investment is 1,500. Okay, on this particular one. For this smaller robot, 1,500 should be in your account before you can access that robot. Okay, so let us go to other services. We offer cash flow strategy for those of you who are old traders who have been in the losing business in the FS market. Get cash flow strategy to help you or to enable you to be able to trade profitably. Then we have price alert indicator. This particular indicator gives you alert to get a accurate alert, 99% accurate alert to enter a trade. It tells you where to put stop loss, take profit, and set your entry. So get this indicator. This indicator can be used for those who have channel or signal group to provide good signal for their team. We also offer account management. On our account management, if you subscribe, you follow all the rules that have to do with our account management and subscribe, you will get access to a very good account manager that will be making between 25 to 80% monthly with a less share. That means we, the CJ Forex, we take 10% while you take 90% of whatever profit we make for you. So this one is our VPS signal. We provide signal for every client, both old and new traders. So our monthly subscription is $50, while our lifetime subscription is $300. So this is what CJ Forex Global is all about. Our screen, one of the reasons why you should download our app, because you can have access to our weekly analysis, which we're about to do now, and also have access to all the services that we offer and subscribe to it. So that's it. Then let's go straight to our weekly analysis for this week. Okay, welcome. We are going to start with DXY. DXY is a dollar index. Okay, many of you have been heard about dollar index, dollar index, dollar. What is dollar index? Dollar index is a plot of a basket of assets that is used to weigh the strength of dollar to know how dollar is strong or how dollar is weak. Okay, so by the time you have a dollar index, you know, understand that dollar index, if it's rising, that means dollar is gaining momentum, and if it is falling, that means dollar is losing momentum. Now, like last week, if you look very well, dollar gained a lot of momentum. That was why this particular candle gained momentum and rose very high. So now we are looking at what this will look like. We are looking at the closest resistance and support level. Look at this market. This market has been going up. So the place it will encounter a stop or a break is here. Okay, so we are expecting the dollar to do a little bit down and then start coming up again. So we don't know how far it will go. Is it going to be weak? But we know that this week dollar might go up. It's going to rise because last week it showed a great momentum in the market. Let us look at the Euro GBP. On Euro GBP, if you look at last week, what actually happened to last week, you see that there has been a rejection from the support energy, okay? There's from the energy side. So because there have been a rejection, you notice very well that this asset is actually getting to where there is support level. The market is probably getting weaker. That is, maybe the sellers are getting weaker. But if you compare this seller and this seller, you see that this particular seller show a smaller body with even more bigger rejection. So we are expecting this week to give us a valid buy, and it has already given us a setup on a daily time frame. So we should be expecting a buy on the on Euro GBP this coming week we are entering. Okay, Euro USD. On Euro USD, look at what happened last week. If you look at the momentum that it created last week, it shows that the dollar has been gaining momentum. If you look at this, dollar has been gaining momentum. So we are expecting Euro USD to make a sell move. So if you look at the weekly time frame, you see that this place was overshadowed because there was an increase in momentum. So we expect market to reach here. But before it will get there, it will first of all, okay, this is our targeted support level. Okay, so what we should be looking out for now is that we expect this market to do like this, pull back like this, and then start falling down. It will fall down to this level. Okay, so expect Euro USD, you expect dollar to gain momentum against Euro. So Euro is weak, dollar is strong this week. So expect a more move on the dollar side. Let us look at GBP JPY. So on GBP JPY, on Euro GBP, if you look very well, let us look at what happened last week and see how far it goes. So last week there was an indecision. You see this candle, the momentum is getting weaker, yes, but there is still a strength in the bearish side. If you compare these two candles, 1, 2, you see that the bears, this particular candle came. So we are expecting this market to fall down to this point. Okay, so this week we should be expecting a sell in the dollar side. So dollar is going to gain strength against GBP. Okay, it's going to gain strength against GBP. So this one is US card. Okay, on US card, if you look at what happened last week, on last week market, the market got rejected by a resistant level here. It got rejected by this level. So we should be expecting another move. But if you look very well, you will see that there was an increase in momentum. Okay, you cannot compare this particular candle have momentum than this. So if you look at it on this place, you notice that this market is going to make a U-turn like this. It's probably going to fall down to this point and then make a bullish move. So the general market perspective, although it's going to fall, but it is still going to rise again before the week. And so we are looking out for US card going to be bullish this coming week we are entering. Then let us look at last week what happened on USCHF. If you look at the momentum that USCHF have, you see that it gathered enough great momentum. That means that this coming week we should be expecting a buy also on the US card. So if you look very well, the closest support level, because every trend have to start with a support or resistance level, it have to pull back to this level. So between Monday, Tuesday, you should be expecting a pullback to this point. It might pull back to this gate level before rising up to the top, at least to the topmost of where it started. So your target is that the market is going to rise to this point. So before the week's end, you notice that the market will start rising and making bullish move. Okay, so let us look at Australian USD. What Australian USD will look like this coming week. We are entering. So last week, what surely happened is that there was a momentum and they say meeting the support level. Okay, so we should expect a bullish a rejection, although there was no clear rejection. So we expect that the market will make a bullish. So this is what we should be looking out for. Okay, it will go up a little bit to this level and then pull back down again. So the general market perspective is a sell. This week we are entering, so expect a sell on Australian USD. If you're a student of CJ Forex, you probably know what and what need to be meant. So let us look at what happened last week on GBP/JPY. On GBP/JPY, there was the closest resistance level is here. And the market also has a free move. If you look at there is a free move here. Then let us look at this. Okay, there is a free move. So the market, what we should be expecting this coming week is that the market will make a little bit up, move a little bit up to this point. It might go down like this and then continue going up. Okay, it will go up to this extent. Okay, so it should be expecting a buy on this asset. Okay, so you should expect a buy because of the way the market moves in direction. But what I am seeing here is that this market is not going to actually make a clear buy. That's why you should be looking out for a sell opportunity. Be looking at the strength of these two candles, you see that there was an exhaustion on this one and there was also rejection. Okay, but although we cannot get a clear rejection where this rejection is starting from, but look at what we are expecting this week to look like. This week, we expect this market to go down, okay? It's going to be a fall, okay? That means GBP/JPY. JPY is going to gain momentum. From next week, it will rise. And when it will rise to this point, okay? It will rise from next week to this point. Okay, from here, it will rise to this point. Okay, so this is what we are looking at for this new week we are about to enter. Okay, so let us look at GBP/CHF. On GBP/CHF, what are we looking at? If you look at this market very well, last week increased in momentum on the bullish side. Okay, so there is an increase in momentum on the bullish side. That means GBP, this thing gain in momentum. So we should be looking out for a sell opportunity first before it will buy. So look at this market. It wants to go up, okay? It wants to go up, but it will first of all fall down before going up, okay? Before it will not make a move to go up. So expect it will first of all fall down. So how is it going to fall down? That is the question. If you look at this market vividly, you see that there is an exhaustion on the daily time frame, okay? This exhaustion means a lot. So we should be expecting in another fall again that will trigger a little bit rise, okay? A rise and then a fall will now commence. So we should be looking out for a sell on this. So we are looking at GBP/JPY, GBP/CHF on a sell move. Okay, so we should be expecting a sell this coming week on GBP/CHF. Okay, so on GBP card, what are we looking at this coming week? On this week, if you look at it very well, it was fiercely rejected. There was a rejection here. If you look very well, there was a strong rejection on this this past week that we are just going out of. So we should be expecting a strong sell. Okay, so at least if we are selling, we should sell to this point where I am drawing my line. So if you want to sell, you go to daily time frame, look out for opportunity. So what we should be looking out for this opportunity is a move that will give us a simple move like this. Okay, and then a fall will commence. Okay, a fall will commence to this point. Let's say this point, okay, this point. Okay, so we should be expecting this week on GBP's card to be a fall onto this price. Okay, so you should expect a sell on this one. Let us look at what the crude will look like this coming week we are about to enter. On crude, what happened last week will determine. So if you look at the strength of the buyers is showing an exhaustion. If you look at, there was an increase, there was a bullish move and decreasing and decreasing. Okay, so what we should be looking out for this week is a buy, a total buy on the crude side. So if you are looking for a buy, we expect the market to pull back and then make a move at least to this point, to this level. So it will buy to this point, okay, before making either to continue selling or to continue buying. So let us look out for a buy opportunity on crude oil. Let's look at gold. What gold would look like this coming week we are entering. What actually happened last week? Last week in showed an increase, a reduction in the buying side. Okay, so in the selling side, that means that the gold assets show weakness on a selling direction, sorry, it shows an increase on the selling direction. That increase connotes that the market is going to continue selling. Okay, so that means if you look at these two candles last week and this week, if you notice this coming week where we just passed shows increase in momentum to compare with this. Okay, so we should be expecting is another sell. Okay, so if we are looking for a sell, market we first of all pull down, pull up, or go to this extent. Okay, it will go to this extent, then it will now fall down to this level. Okay, so we should be expecting a sell on the gold side. Okay, look out for a sell opportunity on gold asset. Okay, let us look for a sell opportunity on gold asset. Look out for a sell opportunity on gold asset. Okay, look out for a sell opportunity on gold asset. Let us look at other asset like synthetic asset that we cover on synthetic like V75. So I'm going to start with V75 on one of the synthetic asset. Look at what happened last week on synthetic asset. V75 went was increased in momentum, so we should be expecting this new week to also continue in a bullish move. But if you look at the way the weekly candle ended, it was rejected at a resistant level. Okay, so because it was rejected at this resistant level, because the market was rejected at the resistant level, we should be expecting a rejection also on the distance. So we should be expecting a sell. There should be a sell. There is exhaustion on the bullish side of the market because the bulls is actually at a resistant level. So if you look at it, this is a resistance level on the daily time frame, and the same thing occurred last week. So we should be expecting a fall and a rise and then a fall. So it will fall down to this point where I'm taking this thing to, it will fall down to this point. This week we should be expecting a sell, not a buy. Okay, so expect a sell on V75 this week. Okay, so let me look at for other assets. If you look at other assets last week and what happened last week, you see very clear that last week was rejected at a support level. So we should be expecting a buy this new week. So this is our expectation. Market will pull back before buying in the market. So looking at the analysis on V25, you see that V25 as of last week got rejected. Okay, so look at it, very strong rejection, but we still need a market to fall. So it's going to fall again to be gather another momentum here and then move up again. So, but we should be looking out for a sell opportunity on this asset. So we should look out for a sell opportunity. Okay, let's look out for a sell opportunity on this asset. If you're a student of CJ Forex, it probably so. It's either market is going to fall down to the market is going to fall down to this place. Okay, so this is where this you'll be expecting a sell that will fall will get to before anything. Okay, so expect another new sell to fall down to this leg. Okay, to trigger it again to start going up. So expect a sell this week. So on this particular asset, what actually happened last week will determine. Now, if you look at last week increased in momentum and there was no rejection anywhere. So if you are looking at this market, there is going to be a strong buy, but we need a momentum, that a stage that will give it enough energy. So the market will first of all pull back either to here, fall down to this place, and then rise, close with a buy move. Okay, so that is what we should be looking out on this asset. So let us look out for step index. What is step index going to give us this week? On this week, we look at last week, what happened. Step index was rejected by a support support level. So we should be looking out for a buy opportunity this coming week. So a market will first of all fall down before going up. So if you know how to trade this asset, remember, not all the asset that is quite good in terms of trading because of the volatility. So when trading, you apply accurate risk management to avoid blowing off your account. Okay, so now this is crash 1000. On crash 1000, if you look at what happened last week, there was a rejection and there was an increase. But if you look at the two body of this candle, there was a reduction on the bullish side. But nevertheless, there was a strong rejection. That is, there is still bullish presence in this market. So if you are to sell this market, you should stay clear and look for a buy opportunity. Okay, so now this is how far we can go for now. My name still remains Kujosi, the admin of CJ Forex. I want you to succeed. That's why I keep telling you, go for knowledge, because knowledge is the key to successful trading. Remember, good message can never make good people, but good result. Have a nice day. Thank you very much.